Everybody. Well, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, I guess. Um, making sure we know what time zone we're in. Just going to double check, make sure we've got all our bits and pieces set, ready to go. Not too bad. Right, I'm just going to adjust our screen. All right, make sure we are good. That's it. Right, just shuffle this a little bit that way. Father's Day. Oh, that's right. It's Father's Day in the US, isn't it? Hey, nice. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Good morning, everybody. Here I am with my coffee in hand. Ready to rock and roll. Welcome back. Welcome anyone that's new. We are going to pump out. I always look at it. It's hard to see in my eyes from. It's not bad. It's pretty clear, but I still think we've got to get right in there to have a look. Okay, so we've got 4 10-minute pieces. They are variations of different things. Okay. Basically, today I thought we'd just go back to doing a little bit of just real technical work, but at the same time, just fitness stuff. Okay, so the first piece, 10 minutes, 5 and 5, 20 and 22. Okay, we'll just split it down the middle. The second piece will just be going up and down. Okay, so we'll go 2 minutes at 20, 22, 20, 22, 20. So we just get that appreciation of when we do speed things up, just making it easy. And then when we come back down, just getting that sort of the feeling of letting the machine do some work. Okay, the patience that we want to create around the finish. Okay, but at the same time, we're still looking for that good push. Okay, to find our intensity that we can manage. Okay, we can manage ourselves, and then just really work on that rhythm. Okay, then our third piece is a pyramid. I should have probably drawn a pyramid there. 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. Easy. And then the last one, we're just going to go up all the way, just for fun. Okay, so the last 4 minutes might start getting to you a little bit, but I always like kicking things off and finishing things with a little bit of a bang. Okay, so that's us for the day. Okay, just really, I think today we'll talk a lot about the technique. I'll really just try and focus a lot of different parts of the stroke that I know people will probably be working on. You know, everything from just really working this front end rhythm, the compression as we come in, the feeling that we get on the feet through the ankles, all of that sort of stuff. And then just so that everybody can really work on little bits and pieces they want. But remember, the focus as well is that when we go into whatever piece or whatever length of time we're doing, we've got to make sure that we find our intensity. Okay, it's quite important for what we can do. Okay, so we should probably have a good understanding of, if I sit on the machine for 20 minutes, 30 minutes at 20 rating, whatever, what split can I hold? Okay, and today's about trying to be as consistent as we can with those splits. So that if we set out, and I'll use a round number here, if you jump on and you're sitting on, say, 2 10s, 2 20s, whatever it might be, okay, then when we go up in that rate, we just want to see the improvement. Okay, and we want to see the improvement by making it efficient and by doing it really easy. And then when we go back down, when we go up in the steps, that we go up, the speed goes up a little bit, and then it just comes back a fraction. Okay, and then we go back up and it comes back. So what we're doing is we're just trying to use that rating and our rhythm to help dictate our speed. Okay, because the more that we understand that when we increase our rating, if we have a really good base speed, which our base should be around that 20 to 22, if we can find really good base speed, then when we step up in rating, we're not really doing too much extra in terms of our workload, but we're getting more speed because we're doing more strokes, okay? And we're doing it efficiently. Yes, we'll work a little bit harder, but ultimately we're just doing it with the rhythm and the speed of the machine, okay? It's easy speed. It's trying to find as much speed out of this machine without having to to think about finding it. Okay, so that's basically the goal of today. Okay, should be a bit of fun. Really technical focused one today. Okay, so I might just bring my drag down a little bit. I'll bring it down to 4 instead of being on 5, just so that I can get. I'll bring it up a bit anyway. Just so that I can probably talk a little bit more, and I'm not going to be like super tired and puffing and panting, because it's hard work. It's hard work doing these live streams. Okay, so same as always, I'm going to nick my coffee, and then we're going to jump on, just get warmed up. So if you guys want to now start doing a little bit of warm up, we only need that sort of 3 or 4 minutes just to get our bodies moving, and just slowly push that speed down to our base speed, or U2 speed, which we normally call it. And then from there, we will rip into it. Okay, so here we go. Who doesn't love a good espresso in the morning? 2 or 3, I should say. Okay, so same as always. Okay, I'm always one for just really trying to get the body moving first. Once the body's moving for me, I find I can start really getting that pressure into the feet. Building it slowly. Nice long arm. So really just, even in this warm up, as we get further and further out, if you build it up off the back like I do, feel the stretch in the ankles, in the calves, even in these armpits, underneath the shoulders. Okay, good. Just slowly building the length of stroke, so that we get into that natural compression. Okay. Now our length generally will probably increase a little bit, or be more comfortable as we get through the workout. But to start with, we want to sort of have this active warm up, rather than stretching cold muscles. We just start working into it. Okay, heart rates are going to start to come up, and over this 3-4 minutes, once we're at that full length, we just start pressing on, feeling the rhythm. Okay, good. Nice long arms. Remember, if we start well with these arms being kept out really long, feeling that hang underneath the armpits, it'll set us up really well for the whole workout. Okay, good. So feel that seat, just feel it naturally come underneath. Remember the setup around the back. Let the hands go away with the resistance on that bungee. Okay, good. So last 30 seconds or so here, just squeeze it on a little bit more. A little bit more intent on the drive. Okay, good. Feel that press. Feel those arms staying long. Feel the body opening out with the legs. Good. Nice. Okay, good. So, shouldn't take you too long. Get warmed up. Okay, get ourselves into a position where we're ready to rock and roll. It is really just the activeness of doing it so that we can get into this first piece and we shouldn't fluctuate massively. Okay, it's very easy for us to just jump on, spend the first 3 minutes of the piece warming up. Okay, and the more we can get out of that, the better off it is in the long run. Okay, every now and again, it's fine if you're just ticking over, you just need to do some fitness work and you're not feeling it. Okay, sometimes that's okay, but the less we don't do properly, better off it is. Okay, it's as simple as that. So, good little warm up there. Let's jump over now, set the workout. Okay, 4 10-minute pieces, select workout, new workout, intervals, time. Okay, and let's just go back one, press the 10, deck that down. Yep, okay, 10 minutes, we'll have 1 minute rest in between. Okay, 1 minute's plenty. I think that'll be suffice, should do the job. Okay, just need to loosen up my, lube up my feet, make sure the old heels are going to stay in. Okay, cool. So let's press our button. We're good to go. Okay, so let's rip into it. Now, if you don't have time, just do the first 3. Okay, it's okay. Ultimately, it'll be on the live stream. It'll go onto the library, and you'll be able to do it again, either or. If you can stay for the whole thing, good. Should only take us a bit over 43 minutes from now. Okay, so plenty of work. We'll get it done in that time. And as I say, we're really going to focus on technique as we go along in this row. Okay, so here we go. 10-minute pieces, really good. Gives us time to focus, gives us time to rest. Okay, so we're going to be in a good spot. Okay, here we go. Sitting nice and tall. Are you ready? Rope. So first and foremost, remember finding this 20 rating. Remember, we don't have to be fast with the hands around the finish. We just need to be really switched into feeling the recovery of that, okay, how fast that wants to move. Remember, we're trying to tie this in to a continuous motion throughout the whole stroke, okay? So we try not to, even though it does feel like it sometimes, we try not to have any parts that are really quick and then slow and then fast. The whole recovery, one motion. Okay, feeling it, hands around the finish, chain drawing us forward. Okay, good. So now we have that smooth, trying to keep it one motion. We can now feel as we come into the catch, the compression starting with the seat. And we're trying to keep our heads up a little bit, nice and proud. We don't have to be too rigid in the backs. And just feel that compression coming forward. Okay, there's going to be that point at the front where we can't live, okay? There's too much compression with the body. And make sure that we're feeling like we're getting to that point with this, okay? The handle. If we're nice and loose in the hands, or we can feel it on our fingers, drawing us forward, gives us a really good appreciation. Okay, the feeling in the hands, even though the hands are not doing any work, they still control a lot of our rhythm. a lot of our technique, okay, by the feeling that we create in the hands. Okay, if we feel it tight here, we might be pulling, okay, we might grab if we're too tense. Whereas if we've got the looseness through the forearms, under the armpits, when we start that drive, we should be putting ourselves in a good position to be able to feel this hang. Okay, good. Remember, as we swing through the drive, the hands just come to that bottom of the sternum, nice flat wrist, and that just brushes the body. Don't need to be hammering it in. Brush the body. Okay, good. Now we should be trying to find ourselves quite consistent on the splits. Okay, they might be jumping around a little bit, and that's fine. But keep it as small as we can. Okay, 2, 3, 4 numbers. 1 or 2 if we can perfectly do it. Well, none if we can. But as we work on things, evaluate, have a look. Go, right, I'm going to feel the rhythm here. I'm going to feel this pickup. Oh, just dropped the number. Okay, what did I do? Did that feel better? And then if it drops off, think about what you changed. Okay, so there is a lot that goes on while we're on the rowing machine. Hence why we've got to spend certain periods of time at certain rates to just try and lock it in. If we do too much every stroke, we can just really get too much going on in the brain. Okay, so here we go. Stepping up the rate. Remember, move the hands around the back. Now, remember those hands. See, now they're just traveling a little bit quicker. This means the body coming towards the front is a little bit faster. There we are. Okay, so we've changed our ratio. The rhythm has just increased a little bit. And if we did it nice and relaxed, we should be seeing a slightly better number. Okay, now we're into that. Let's just hang off it. Okay, let's focus these long arms again. Hands out long. As we push, feel that connection through the lats, out of the shoulders. Feel the feet. Okay, and remember, let's try and open the body out. One motion, right through the drive. Okay, as the legs push, feel that sequence, that summation of force. Good. Okay, and remember, breathe, stay relaxed, suck it up. And just keep this pendulum, metronomic rhythm, nice and continuous. Starts around the finish with the hands moving. Good. Nice. Good motion. Really good. Okay, so let's just focus for a second on our chain. Have a watch. Try and keep it nice and flat as it comes in, as it comes out. You can make a small downward here if you feel a little bit half around the catch. If it helps you feel the rhythm around. Okay, ultimately, if we do make that small motion, figures are great, okay? And it should help us think more about the motion around rather than the in and out, okay? Might just help just the thought process on that. Okay, nice long arms. Keep that press on the feet. So as we drive, those feet together, symmetrical through the body. The simple little things that can really help. Good. Both feet, long arms, feel the hang. Good. Good motion, okay? And we've managed to be able to keep the rhythm pretty good. Okay, when we go up to those ratings, it's all about just continuing the motion, feeling the rhythm. Good. Okay, so the last minute here, let's just feel this compression in towards the catch. We're setting our bodies throughout the recovery. Okay, we're trying to get them off the back, but we don't need to be stiff, supple. There's still a little bit of stretch into the front, not a reach, okay, but a stretch. As we come forward, it's still slightly stretching. Okay, and then we should feel natural, feel the compress, and push away. Hang away with the arm. Okay, good. Okay, just like that. So nice. So remember, roll it out. So really good around focusing on just our rhythm, trying to stay consistent, holding speed, okay, regulating ourselves so that we are working on our technique, but we're not having massive fluctuations, okay? Now, we might get big fluctuations depending on what we're really trying to focus on, okay? But it's really just trying to get it as consistent as possible for as long a period of time as possible. Okay, if we can hold it for 30 seconds, awesome. 20 seconds, all good. Okay, trying to string 5 or 6 strokes together, really good. Okay, and that's just what we've got to focus on, create it longer and longer. So here we go, changing every 2 minutes, starting at 20. Now, so this just goes up and down. Okay, so ultimately, we start now, back on that 20. The length of the stroke, the patience. Okay, remember, allow the body to be driven all the way through the stroke. Want to feel that body open up in one continuous motion as the legs push. Okay, if we lead with it too early, we're not going to get this swing motion that happens right throughout, okay? All while we hang off these arms, hang off the handle. Good. Okay, remember, move the hands around the finish. Breathe into it. Good. Nice. Really good. Good motion. Okay, so we're back into that good zone. Heart rate should be good. Trying to stay loose. Trying, as I mentioned. Okay, we might still be a bit tense, but as relaxed as possible is how we want to be all the way through, especially at this low rate. Okay, so here we go. Free it up. Now, up to 22. Remember, move the hands. Okay, so that extra bit of acceleration and leg speed with the hand speed gives us our rating. Okay, so if we do it smooth, we do it nice and relaxed, we should have seen our numbers come down. Now we just keep this pendulum metronomic rhythm going here at 22, and we should be able to hold our speed. Good. Okay, let's feel for a second what's happening in our shoes, what's happening to our feet. Okay, we're going to feel a pull on the toes here. But as we transfer, and as the chain draws us forward, once we're about halfway back up the slide, should feel our toes, balls of the feet, back on the soles of our shoes, back on the footboard. Okay, and that's the transfer of weight. That means that our body's past the vertical, which is where we want it to be. Okay, if we don't come onto that until right near the end, we probably need to think about our setup a little bit better. Okay, making sure we're trying, hence the term trying, to get that body over as much off the back, but then setting through that recovery on the way forward. So here we go, going down. Remember, just patience, don't stop. Okay, here we go. So patience is just about giving it a little bit more time, holding back our speed coming forward. Okay, really focusing on this hang still. Okay, but we've gone back onto a more controlled rhythm. Good. Okay, breathing. There's our patience. Letting the hands move. Good. And then our hands drawing us back to the front with the resistance and the bungee. Good. Nice. Good. That's it. Okay. So let's feel, now that we've got this patience, let's feel the hang again. Feel one pressure all the way through. We don't want to feel like it gets stronger at any other position. As we push, we open out. One drive. Sit back. Okay, shake it out. Breathe. Going up to 22. This one. Now. Okay, hand speed. And leg speed. Real simple. Really efficient. Not thinking about the power. Just thinking about the rhythm. Moving quicker. Okay, that's the goal. We've just hit it. Okay, now let's keep everything moving. Okay, as we come into the front, we don't want to hang around at the catch. So we use that compression, the change in direction, we feel the speed, roll in and away. Good. Nice. Good motion. Remember, pendulum, metronomic, hang in the arms. Those legs, initiating, the back hinging off through the hips. Good. One smooth push. So feel the relationship, hands and feet. Let the body hang in the middle. Feel it. Open that body out. Nice. Good. Right, so having that patience again as we go down, just letting the rhythm slow slightly. Now, a little bit of time coming forward. Holding that hang. Patience in the hands. Still moving them around the finish. Not stopping. Good. Nice. Good motion. Good flow. Really good. That's it. There's our flow. Really good. Okay, good. Okay, so it's quite noticeable, you know, when we're going up and down, feeling the differences, the different feelings. Okay, and trying to stay loose, not overpower it, not muscle it. Using the body, trying to get it into that technical position. Because ultimately, we're just trying to find our individual potential. Okay, good. Last 10 seconds. Okay, really good piece. Breathe it through. Okay, nice. So, really good on that changes, going up and down. Remember, keep paddling. Take a drink, wipe the sweat. So, this one's going to be pretty similar with the pyramid. It's just that we touch on a little bit of a higher rate in the middle, okay? So, very simple, same as what we've been doing. Okay, and just keep focusing. It's the whole idea of it is getting nice base speed at that 20, hold the rhythm, and then not really changing. We want to make sure we're trying not to change our technique when we go up. We're just changing a few things like the leg speed, okay, the rhythm around with the hands, all that bits and pieces. We're still trying to get that biomechanical movement that we're searching for with the hang, okay, opening the bodies, keeping everything still. Okay, here we go, move in. So we get, once we're about 25, 30 seconds in here, we should be working it back down onto our speed, trying to get down towards our base numbers. Okay, good. So just lengthening out naturally. Let's feel these hands again. Good movement. Nice. Okay, so we get through this piece is focusing on that control again. Okay, which leads us down to the last piece where we can just free it up, let it go a bit. Okay, speed up the rate. But here, really focusing this handle nice and flat. Okay, remember that. Let the arms extend out over the knees. Roll forward. Remember, in that seat speed coming forward should be in relationship with this, okay? So if we're allowing the hands to come forward at one speed, the seat should do the same. Okay, if we're really fast with the hands and we get out of kilter, okay? But if the hands are moving one speed, have a look. Yep, looks like the seat's coming as well. Okay, good. So we're on base. Free up the hands. Here we go. Now, okay, there's our new motion. Try and get on there as quickly as we can. Stay loose. Stay relaxed. Nice. Good. Open out the body. Feel the hang. Long arms. Feel that armpit. Hang. Down into the lats. Feel like the hands are coming out of the sockets. Shoulder sockets. We feel that same relationship as we do on the way forward with the hands in the seat. You should really be able to feel the hands, the feet and the seat as we drive back, okay? If it feels like the hands are coming back too quick, might mean we're opening, okay? If it feels like the seat moving out too fast, probably means we're just pushing the legs a little bit fast, not really getting that connection to be able to swing through the drive. Okay, we swing through the drive, off the legs, we can get maximum peak force. If we're slightly out of sequence, we're never going to overlap the pressure of the legs and the pressure of the body to get our speed. Okay, good. So, ready to free it up. 24. This one. Now, so same again. Stay loose. Seeing if we're just moving the hands and we're just feeling the feet. We're feeling that leg speed. Should have seen the numbers just naturally drop down, okay? Now we're gonna sit here and protect what we've created by really feeling this rhythm we've been working on. Okay, hang with me. Feel that push. Long arms. Hang through the stroke. Nice. Feel that body. Open out through the middle. As we push, body swings from that 11, 1 o'clock. And one motion. Good. Really good. Nice. Good. That's it. Good hang. Feel the weight. Feel the swing. Okay, feel that resistance. Feet, hands, through the lower back. Feel that pressure. Good. Okay, so hold this rhythm. When we go down, remember patience. Just giving the slide more time. There we go. Now, okay, good. So, finishing in front of the body, brush the body. Now feeling the ratio. Okay, back on. Time forward with the chain. Remember, allowing this machine to do that work. We can roll in and pick up the flywheel. Good. That's nice. Okay, now we're here. Let's focus that for a second. So we roll in. Remember this turnaround at the catch. Compression. We don't want to stop. Try and make it feel heavy. Remember, roll around the front. Right round the back. Changing direction. Happens very quickly. Very smoothly. Okay, remember, we don't have to make it feel heavy from the catch. Okay, if we change and we feel the push and the swing, we should feel it through the middle of the stroke, because that's where the maximum force is going to happen. No point in making it feel heavy off the catch. Not going to help us. Okay, good. So, patience again. Bring it down to 20. Now. Okay, just feel that rhythm. Feel the flow. Good. Nice. Good roll. Good motion. There it is. Really nice. Okay, so just got to take that time. I'm still committing to the drive, to our base. Really getting that understanding of the rhythm. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, 2 deep breaths. I'm going to maintain this to the finish. Hold the flow, but also hold the relaxation. Okay, we get through this piece. One more to go. We're going to take what we're doing here, transfer it into that last one. Good. Breathe. Relax the face. Stay loose. Shake it out. Okay, feel that summation of force. Nice. Okay, moment to ourselves right through the finish. Okay, good. So, roll it out. Quick drink if you need. Okay, really good. Okay, we've spent some good pieces just getting the rhythm, staying loose and relaxed, Okay, and now's our opportunity to use what we've been doing around our rhythm, the pickup, trying to stay loose and relaxed. We're just going to add some rate to it, okay? So we should be very comfortable up to 24, and then we've really got to make sure we stay focused and relaxed when we go through the 26 and the 28. We don't get tense, we don't get tight. We're just going to really tap this machine along, and we're going to get good bang for our buck. Okay, here we go. Now, so the idea, we want to see a really good increase all the way through this piece. Okay, and we're going to start by really locking it in, getting our focus here at 20, so that we can just tap it up. Okay, and that's going to be the main focus as we increase the rating. We're going to think about tapping the front. We're going to think about the flywheel. Okay, even now, we're not trying to think about it being heavy at the catch. We're trying to pick up the gear as quickly as we can, and then use our legs and body from that point to create and hold the speed that we've already got. Okay, good. We have to make sure we do it nice and loose. We've got to stay out of the shoulders. We've really got to hang under these armpits. We've really got to feel this natural compression coming into the catch. Okay, so feel that now. Remember, the hands leading. Body's getting drawn forward. Coming up. There it is. Good. Okay, and we've got enough set through this recovery so that we don't dive into the front. We don't give it a bit more reach. We're there. That point of uncomfortableness, and then push away. Okay, free it up. Now, okay, up to 22. So move the hands around the back, nice and smooth. Speed in, speed out, with just a touch of patience. Okay, when we get up to 26, 28, speed in, speed out is about the same. Good. Nice. Okay, and if we stay loose here, we've had a good little increase in speed. Now we just want to keep moving. Remember, it's about the flywheel spinning and us picking it up, sitting back through the stroke with the legs and body. Nice. Really good. Feel that body opening out with the legs. Both feet, both legs. Hanging under the armpits. Long arms. Nice and flat. Trying to keep this chain on the plane. Okay, should feel very metronomic, continuous. Okay, good. Moving with the machine. Hopefully we've been pretty good, pretty consistent. Okay. So remember, when we go up, a little bit of acceleration, move the hands. Here we go. Now, okay, feel that nice, a little bit more speed on the legs, hand speed. Also, remember to get ourselves into position, trying to do it comfortably. And As we feel the speed forward to the very last part with the compression and roll around the catch. Pick up the flywheel speed without the grab. Feet, remember those feet? Feel the transfer of weight. That's it. Nice. Okay, we've kept a good continuous motion with the hands on the speed forward. One speed. Feeling the chain. Take us back to the catch. Okay, so suck it in. Think about your relaxation. Are we tight anywhere? Okay, make it feel natural. Try and get this perpetual motion. Moving free. The only time we're under stress is there, through the drive. And even then we're trying to do it with speed and efficiency. So, you know how to do it? Here we go. Up to. Now, around the back. Draws us forward a bit quicker. Hang. Okay, now settle into this rhythm. Hand speed. Metronome. One speed forward and into the front. Tap it along. Okay, don't feel heavy. Remember, our speed has been generated through the middle. The legs and the body together. Not how heavy we get it off the front. Okay? Hang off the front. Open out through the middle. Feet. Armpits through the lats. Hang off it. Open out. Nice. That's it. Really good. Okay, keep this continuous motion. Breathe with me. Stay loose. Remember, just tap it along. Don't be heavy. Round the front. Round the back. Feel that compress. Nice. Okay. Remember, tap it along. Here we go. 28. Now. Okay, not maxing out the speed. Remember, just addition. Moving quicker. Hang. Stay relaxed. I want you to really think about your face. Shoulders. Stay loose. Hang under the armpits. Good. Brush the body. Hands away. Good. Remember, natural length. Might not feel super far out. We just want to get the compression. And then the push away. Good. Now hold this motion. We're not winding. We want to make it feel like we get to the end. We could go another couple of minutes if we had to. Okay? So, around the front. Tap it along. Breathe. Hang. Flow. Good. Remember this pendulum rhythm. Long arms. Open the mouth. Good. Nice motion. Hold the rhythm. Loose. Out of the shoulders. Don't choke the handle. Move it around. All the way. Nice. Okay. Really good. Heart rate didn't get super high there, which was good. Okay, but really nice. Okay, that just really working. I think we did a great job today on finding rhythm, just doing those change ups, okay, which really just add another layer to us trying to do our work. Okay, wasn't too much in those first couple. Okay, it just gives us an appreciation of how we move, how we can hold back rating, how we can increase stroke rate. Okay, because as I said right at the start, you're already producing. Just press the menu actually and save that workout into the menu. Okay, if we were to get really analytical and scientific on it, we're already doing a certain amount of watts when we're just training along, okay? And generally, from training pace to where we finish at full max is only double, okay, in terms of watts. Believe me or not, okay? You'll find the best people in the world are sitting around sort of 280, 300 watts for a training session, okay? This is the best people in the world. But then when they do their 2K, they're not even hitting 600 watts. They're hitting like 520s, 530s. Okay, so it's not like and even though it feels like we're putting in 10 times the amount of effort, we're not really doing that. Okay, so everybody has their base amount of power that we're doing. Okay, and if we just try and muscle it out, it's not like we're getting a huge amount out of what we're putting into it. Okay, but then once we start doing more strokes, we're doing more watts per stroke, which add up to more watts per minute. Okay, and that's what gives us our speed. So by getting the appreciation of what we're doing at the low rates, dipping in and out of a little bit of a higher rate, we see that our numbers get better, okay? And we're not purposely focusing on putting in more effort. We are naturally adding a little bit to it, but it's not like we're rowing along and then we're like, right, this one, and then we're like, and we rip into it. Okay, we're just not doing that. We're just trying to add a little bit more with the legs, a little bit more speed with the body. Okay, and that speed is what gives us our speed on screen. Okay, speed of the body, speed of legs. Okay, we're not doubling the amount of pressure that we're putting on our legs. We're just adding a small amount as we go through those ratings. So by the time we hit that 28, okay, I don't know, you might have been 10 to 15, maybe 20 seconds quicker than what you were doing when we first started back on 20, okay? And so that's the idea, is that we get a really good step up all the way through, which is just going to be so much more beneficial than us thinking we need to muscle the machine along, okay? So really good work. I hope you got a really good understanding and a good feeling today of this patience, you know, as we came back down, the patience that we create through here. Okay, we're not holding it back, we're not stopping and then keeping the same speed coming here. You know, if we go from 22 to 20, you know, instead of us moving at this speed like that, there is actually just a small change in holding it back, okay, and feeling ourselves come forward on the machine. Okay, and that's just the things that we need to learn and understand. And that's why while we're chugging along, doing a fitness session, we really want to be able to throw some stuff in there like that, which just keep us switched on, okay, give us a good appreciation for how it's meant to be done at the same time. Okay, and we're always learning. Sometimes I feel really good at certain rhythms. Other times I feel a little bit disjointed. Don't feel like I'm picking the front up. There's a couple of ratings in there, probably because I was talking about where I didn't even really hit the rating that much. It was fluctuating in and out. Okay, which means ultimately when you're trying to do things, doesn't matter super bad if it's like the rating's not quite coming to you, but we're just trying to get the understanding, okay, and get that rhythm. And everything today was about hanging off the handle, picking up that flywheel, because that's where the gains are. The gains are in us not doing anything, okay? And it may sound really stupid, but it 100% is. The more efficient we are at picking the machine up, the more relaxed we are on the cut recovery, the less we tug on the front, the less we hammer it into the body, okay? Less is more, okay? It gives us more time. It gives us more energy in ourselves so that we can put that into when we need it, which is into the drive, okay? Which ultimately just gives us more speed, okay? So really good workout, team. I'll see if anyone's got any questions. But otherwise, I thought it would be good today. I know we've done some piecework and stuff recently on the stream, okay, so into the library. So I thought today would just be a really good time to just throw some workout stuff in there, which is what we need to be doing, and we need to be thinking about sort of, on the weekly basis or every bi-weekly, not just sitting there pumping it along. We need to be doing a little bit of pyramid work to get that understanding, to feel ourselves and to feel this machine, okay? And that's really what it rolls down to. So thanks, people, for tuning in. Steph, thank you. Felt good. Awesome. Ultimately, we're here to just try and make you guys get better, feel better, get little bits and pieces that you can take away. Okay, and it is nice to just get on here, share that experience, share some of the stuff that I feel is going to make people better, because ultimately, and I say it all the time, everybody is different, okay? Shapes, sizes, strengths, fitness levels, you name it. And so we're always just trying to find your potential, okay? And if we can put you into a position where you can find your potential, awesome, okay? Simple as that. Choice. Okay, right. So thanks, team. We'll be on earlier time next week. I think so. And then I'll yarn to the team. We'll try and get a bit of a schedule out, because in July, it's going to be a bit messy towards the end of July, and we might have to take a break, or there might be only every second week, because I've got a few things on with the Olympics coming up, and we'll be doing some stuff up in Auckland, maybe down in Christchurch with some school kids and other bits and pieces. So it means that I might be away from time to time on different weekends around that period. Okay, so awesome work. Thanks, team. Keep it up. Remember, keep training well. Okay, train hard, train well, do it properly, and keep pushing the limits. Okay, keep jumping on the asensei, going through our program. Some really good stuff. I'm in the process now of doing a couple of fine-tuning ones. We might look at doing quite a high-intensity 2K, okay, which will really, really push people's limits, okay, to points of failure quite often. But I feel that if we really take it to another level, then I think everybody that's sitting there doing PB, like trying to set PBs, we're not just going to do 1 or 2 seconds. We might be able to get you 5 or 10 or possibly even more, depending on your level. Okay, but it'll be a really, really top focused one that will really test your resolve. Okay, and I think another one that we might test as well, that we're starting to plan, is for a half marathon. Okay, probably be able to use it for both, but I know people love doing the half and the full. So yeah, we're just going to have a test, see where we go. Okay, awesome, team. Thank you very much, and until next time, stay safe, social distance, wear a mask, get vaccinated, please. Okay, it's going to save the world. Do your part. Okay, we're all going to do our own parts to help save the world. Okay, thanks, team, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.